She comes sailing on the wind, her wings flashing in the sun. On a journey just begun, she flies on. And in the passage of her flight, her song rings out through the night. Full of laughter, full of light, she flies on. I think that's my favorite Pentecost hymn. It was written by retired Anglican Bishop Gordon Light, who continues to live and minister in Kamloops. The hymn celebrates the work of God's Holy Spirit. And in the 5 verses of this hymn, we sing about the Holy Spirit at creation, like a mother breathing life into her child. We sing about Holy Spirit inspiring prophets and psalmists and sages, the dreamers whose eyes were given sight when the Spirit filled their dreams with life and form. We sing about Holy Spirit inspiring Mary to say yes, a gentle girl in Galilee to whom was given the promise of a child of peace whose reign would never end. We sing about the Holy Spirit present as Jesus was baptized at the River Jordan. And in the last verse, we sing about Holy Spirit after Easter, at this Pentecost story in Acts 2, when the Spirit touched the earth again her wings unfurled, bringing life in wind and fire as she flew on. We can still discern signs of God's Holy Spirit all around us in this time of pandemic and in the world around us, if only we have eyes to see. Some theologians often refer to Holy Spirit as she. In both Hebrew and Greek, the word for spirit is grammatically feminine. English is one of the few languages that doesn't have grammatical gender. French and German and Italian and Spanish all do. In French, for example, chair is female. We say la chaise, while le café is masculine. In both Hebrew and Greek, ruach and pneuma are grammatically feminine. And when we talk about Holy Spirit in this feminine kind of way, it shows us how inclusive the heart of God truly is. And this remarkable, exceptional, phenomenal Spirit fills us with life and passion, with verve and delight, with hope and joy and love. That's why we wear red on this day. That's why red is the color of Holy Spirit. It's the color of fire and passion, of desire and love. It's a color of intensity. God's Holy Spirit fills our faith and our lives with a joie de vivre, which keeps us fresh in our relationship with God and our relationships with each other. This joie de vivre holds us up in times of distress. It nourishes us when we are hungry and thirsty. It strengthens us when we are at the end of our rope. This gift of God's Holy Spirit fills our lives with hope. In Galatians 5, Paul reminds us that the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, generosity, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. We are God's Spirit-filled people when we live with that kind of love, that kind of joy and peace, that kind of patience and gentleness and kindness. This is the day of God's Holy Spirit. She is all around us. Thanks be to God.